with ViewExport, we actually acquired it back in May. They didn't know what to do with it, neither did we at first. And we sort of like thought this was really interesting and bought it. And then what I did is I ran the report of everyone who had used the tool, and there was over 100 people who were using it. And it was 90% IT people, and then some law firms. I was like, oh, what the heck is going on? It was like big companies in there. And then we started seeing some of the feedback. And then we got people writing to us, like CIOs writing to us and saying, hey, I really need this. It's not quite there. And this was like back in kind of May, June. But can we get in a call? I've been trying to solve this for many, many years. I'm just like, oh, yeah, what's up? And so we did. And they said, okay, we're using this for e-discovery. Nothing else really does quite the same thing. Legal is asking me for this. It's just, as you can see, we can't get this. We're just kind of trawling through giant Slack archives, and it's super hard to read. We can't get what we need from Discovery. Your tool is doing that. Can you build more of these enterprise features? And that we had that same call multiple times, and I reran the list of people, and it was always like head of IT and security, CIO, and then a few law firms. And then I was looking at what they were doing with it, and the use case they selected, it was like discovery. It was like, okay, we know what to do with this. And so we just realized that this was a phenomenal e-discovery tool, very, very specific, right? We're not competing with like a relativity because we don't do more than one thing yet. And right now, for the time being, we're just going to do a really, really damn good job at helping people doing e-discovery who use Slack make sense and cut that time to like scope and filter and export what you need exactly from the mess that is Slack much faster. And if you don't use Slack, if you've never tried to handle Slack files in e-discovery, you would just be like, I get a lot of people saying, I have no idea what your new product does. I was like, that's fine. Unless you felt the pain, you will have no idea. And once you do, you will go Googling for it and you will find us. And then you will realize how valuable it is. I feel like if you're used to buying from e-discovery vendors, you might be used to seeing people who had a legal background, somehow raised money from large venture capital firm, built a big product. Now they're all owned by private equity and they're all kind of gobbled up and they're all just sort of, well, there's a few private equity firms that own all the big e-discovery companies, and that's fine. It's wonderful. And we're sitting over here doing, yeah, but that's $180K a year. And if you just need to do this one thing, it's $6K a year with us. So like, do you want to do that? And we're getting 3 customers a week, a few months in.